In today's episode, Mia receives a surprise gift from Lord Kudo. But things take a dark turn when Kaya's jealousy explodes and Mio is suddenly kidnapped. Who will save her? Don't miss this emotional roller coaster from My Happy Marriage. Stay tuned. At the beginning of the episode, we see that Kudo gifts Mio several kimonos. Mio says, "Lord Kudo, how can I accept so many gifts?" Kudo replies, "These are just a token of thanks in return for that hair ribbon you made." Hearing this, Mio agrees. Then Kudo says, "You pick these out for yourself," which makes Mio very happy. Next, we go to Koji's house where his father has summoned Kaya. There, Koji's father shows Kaya a picture of Mio. Seeing the picture, Kaya realizes that the handsome man who had visited their house was actually Kudo. And seeing Mio with Kudo, intense jealousy rises within Kaya. Koji's father takes advantage of this and instigates Kaya. Kaya then says, "Why don't I just directly ask Kudo's father? You want me to go there, right? My father won't stop me from anything." Hearing this, her father thinks convincing her will be very easy. Then we see Mio cooking. Today she has invited Kudo's friend Goto over for dinner. Kudo and Goto are arriving together in a car. Goto is very excited to meet Mio. When Mio is ready, the two arrive at the house. Mio comes outside to welcome them. Kudo sees her and says, "You look very beautiful today." Hearing this, both of them get a little shy since Goto is also present. But this scene does not go unnoticed. Kaya sees everything. Seeing her sister so happy fills her with rage. Mio has prepared many dishes. As soon as Goto starts eating, he says, "Kudo is so lucky to get such delicious food every day." He then thanks Mio for inviting him. At that moment, Kudo holds Mio's hand and says, "No one has ever welcomed me so warmly before. Just marry me already." Hearing this, Kudo gets annoyed, but Goto says, "I was just joking." Mio then replies, "Thank you, but I only want to be with Kudo, not with anyone else. Please forgive me." Goto says, "Don't take it so seriously." That night, Goto drinks a lot, so Kudo drives him home. Meanwhile, Kaya requests her father, but he refuses. So Kaya goes to Koji and says, "Break off your engagement with your sister." Then we see Mio so tired that she falls asleep at the table. In her sleep, she has a terrifying nightmare. Kudo notices and comes to her side. Mio suddenly wakes up. Kudo asks her, "Are you okay? If you're feeling distressed, please share it with me." On the other hand, Koji says some strange things and realizes that his father and Kaya are planning something bad. Meanwhile, Mio and Yuri prepare a lunchbox for Kudo and decide to take it to his office. Mio wears a new outfit and Yuri gives her a matching ribbon. They head out, but Mio forgets her amulet. When Kudo arrives at the office, he asks, "Do you have your amulet?" Mio replies, "Yes, it's with my ribbon." But after Kudo leaves, Mio remembers that she actually left the amulet at home. Yuri says, "We should return home right away." They hurry down the road and suddenly a car stops in front of them. Invisible people grab Mio and pull her into the car. Yuri sees everything, but she gets injured and loses consciousness. The car speeds away. Back at Koji's house, his father tells Kaya, "We have to get rid of Mio. There's no other option. If her mother had looked after her properly, you would have had your chance." Hearing this, Koji gets furious and uses his gravity powers to throw things at his father. But his father easily stops him and throws Koji to the ground, injuring him, and then walks away. As Koji tries to get up, his older brother arrives and helps him with his own powers. He says, "Don't stand against father." Meanwhile, at Kudo's office, Yuri runs in and explains everything that happened. Just then, Koji also arrives. Kudo comes outside. Koji says, "I may be the last person you want to hear this from, but please help me. I can't save Mio alone." Kudo is shocked to hear this.
Mio has been tied up in a room. She looks around but cannot figure out where she is. She begins to cry out for help. Suddenly, the door opens, and to her shock, she sees her own sister standing there. Realization strikes Mio. Her sister has been involved in all of this from the very beginning. We then see Kudo and Koji, who are in a car, heading toward the samurai mansion. Koji strongly believes Mio has been kept there. Meanwhile, Mio's sister, Kaya, and her stepmother are forcing her to give up on marrying Kudo. Kaya holds a pair of scissors in her hand, glaring with clear hatred. She cuts Mio's kimono and presses the sharp scissors against Mio's throat, threatening her. They demand that Mio say, with her own mouth, that she will not marry Kudo. Mio's heart aches. Why must all the suffering always fall upon her? Perhaps it would be easier if she simply obeyed. But she remains silent. After a pause, she gathers her courage and says firmly, "No, I will not obey you." Enraged, her stepmother strikes her with a fan. Then Kaya brings out a larger pair of scissors, cuts Mio's bindings, grabs her by the hair, and humiliates her. Yet, Mio does not break. She stands her ground and declares that she will not give in. At this moment, Kudo and Koji arrive at the samurai mansion. But the gate is locked. Kudo tells Koji to step back, then smashes the door open with a powerful kick. Mio's father rushes out, demanding, "Kudo, why are you doing this?" Kudo only asks one thing: where is Mio? Then, Koji's father appears, declaring that Mio will never return to Kudo. Despite Kudo's repeated questions, he refuses to answer, saying instead, "I have no interest in you." Kudo's anger rises and he unleashes his power. Koji's father attacks with the force of wind, but Kudo easily blocks it. With a single strike of his own ability, he knocks him unconscious. Meanwhile, Kaya continues pressuring Mio, but suddenly, Kudo bursts into the room. Mio's eyes fill with joy the moment she sees him. Kudo, however, is consumed with rage at Mio's condition. Kaya protests desperately, "This isn't my fault, it was just a mistake. Mio has no powers, she's not worthy of your family. I am better for you." But Kudo silences her with fury. "Enough. I don't want to hear another word. Even if heaven itself were offered to me, I would never marry a woman like you." With that, he takes Mio into his arms and carries her away. Later, we see two mysterious figures discussing Kudo. They are furious because Kudo has awakened earlier than expected. One of them asks for permission to execute a plan that had been sealed away for many years. Permission is granted. Finally, Mio awakens to find Kudo at her side. Kudo gently helps her sit up. Soon, Miss Yuri arrives as well, and upon seeing Mio safe, she bursts into tears of joy. Both she and Kudo are overwhelmed with happiness at Mio's return.